Who is watching? Who else could be watching? Alright, don't look at my record. It's because I got a 90 overall team, and I leave if you have 2 pass rushers. Oh, hold up, I won't lose again. Well, I probably will. What's up, Tommy? How you doing, bro? What are you doing on this fine afternoon? It's absolutely blizzarding where I'm at. It is absolutely... There's like 6 inches of snow today. Damn, I'm chillin, weekend league. Or damn, I'm playing weekend league. I'm 92. Okay, so like last weekend, oh shit, this is
Brandon Gaudin and Charles. Remember, for the longest time, they used to tell the quarterbacks, stay in the pocket. We don't want you outside of it at all. Nowadays, that mobility, truly an asset, and people are game planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
I'm really just going silent now. Okay, it's very loud. I'll turn this shit down.
Set now to kick this.
I don't know how to turn it down again, man. There you go. That should be a lot better. Oh, and I keep forgetting to change my playbook too, man. There it is. Okay.
The first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose
I don't really play
yardage
with
to start
game
things
volume
out.
ever,
It's
to be
a
honest.
loss
I
of
only
2
listen to
there,
music.
bringing up second down.
But Tommy, do you play Salary Capital? That's usually what I play.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Ah, shit. I'm like really trying to clean my desk right now and
They'll
play
have
the
2
game.
remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Nah, I play most squads and weekend league a lot. See, like sometimes I play weekend league. I should play a lot more for the coins.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson.
Really?
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Holt. And he'll be out.
Nah, yeah, I for sure should play a lot more weekend league for the coins. I just like salary cap because like you can't have a god squad in salary cap, and I'm sure you have a good ass team.
Play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Why?
That's going to set him back 5 yards. Bad time to get a delay of game penalty there. Not that there's a good time, but that makes it 3rd and 6.
No.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson.
Throw your crosser.
Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got him complete.
I'm so bad. Like,
if
I just like played more head-to-head, I'd be so much better.
3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves him from a 3-and-out.
I heard mud squads is a good way to get coins. Maybe that's what I should fuck around with, man. Yo, what the hell is wrong with this kid?
He didn't even try.
All right. Yo, what's going on here, man? What? No way. You get 150K per Super Bowl?
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
On the move to his left.
I really have the worst team, so like I don't even have to play.
Now the ball comes, and it's a fumble. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And partner, I know hindsight's
150K per Super Bowl. How long does it take? And plus, like, you get to play with
people. It can be
people?
so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been in a lot of practices. It's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling.
Plus, you're getting like series wins and shit. You get the trophies.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 45. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Oh, he's going to take a shot right into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
I bet winning the Super Bowl is hard. Like I don't know. Like I heard, like from what I know, is like the top end of most spots is pretty tough.
There's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL.
Yeah, I hate this game. I should just run the ball.
This is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
This game is so fucking sad.
A big play there. 60 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there.
I should just run the ball every play. I don't even know why I try to like just one play every single game when I
almost
play
like big
against.
bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Because all I do is get run against with my horrible team.
Now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And a nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10.
I learned how to do this chop block thing right here. So like their X factor on the left side will get chop block. That shit's OP.
After the INT on the last drive. Dancing to his left. He'll run it. He'll wind up getting 9.
I should make a YouTube video on how to do that, man. How to block.
With 2nd and a yard.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson.
I'll make a video on that tomorrow, but I'll show you right now again.
Yards the pickup, 1st down. I think defensively you're okay with that.
So like, I can't really do it right here, but let's say that X factor is on the right side, Tommy, right? You would double team, 70 and 75 would double team this guy, right? And then I would have to ID. I would have to ID this guy, and then the 70 and 75 get the D tackle, and then my running back chop blocks the DN. If that makes sense.
Wilson. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And give him 6
You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't show you in that perspective because the DN wasn't lined up in a certain way.
6 yards was the pickup on the last.
Yeah, I can't really do it like this either. What if I flip? Yeah. I mean, yo, I would be so much better at this game if I really cared, or if like, if I really cared and had a good team. Like, I hate running the ball. Like, I feel like it's so shitty. And like, I have before, obviously, when I wanted to compete. But like, I just hate running the ball. It just ruins the game.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection.
So I'm gonna double team him, And oh, well, if I see, like, I don't know if it'll work on this one because like the way.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down.
Playmaker review.
Pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he takes this one down almost all.
I don't know. Maybe I'll make a video on it tomorrow. That explains a lot better. I'm not sure if I explained it to you right.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Like, I just call one play. That's all I do. I call one or like probably like 6 or 7 plays total. But
31 now on 1st and 10. Wilson will throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Oh, you know what?
He is out of bounds.
How to make this play better?
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
I should do this.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes.
If I'm throwing the drag a lot, I like to put my human joystick down Hester.
After the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop.
No, that's all I have is money plays, man. Like, all I want to do is bomb people, but like sometimes I just, I don't know. Yo, what is this guy doing?
Wilson, here's Hester open right side. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
I was laughing. People say,
look, he's calling cover 3, but like I don't have enough room to bomb him.
Especially if it's a good
if he runs cover 3,
that makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to.
That's what I did. I tried to do something different, and then. Oh my God.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Past the 20, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
See, I try to show anything different. Anything different.
I just thought, who's going to come down with it? I didn't think he'd come down with it and then take it all the way for a touchdown.
That's battling, isn't it? Because normally, if both guys go up for it and come down with it, the tie goes to the offense.
I hate my life, man. I can't believe I just do this to myself.
He wanted a little bit more, took it,
and
went the other direction.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick
that's
six.
what I'm saying, Tommy.
And now the kick is away.
That's what I'm saying. It's okay, hold up.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early.
So, like, the cover 2 beater I showed yesterday on my channel, I don't know if it'll work if he has zoned out. And, oh, he doesn't have zoned out.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Throwing again on second down. Wilson. He's going to have the hook up to Ross.
Yo, are you serious, John Ross? You slow as fuck.
He's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. John Ross. 61 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown.
See, like I can play offense, defense in this game. I'm just ass. I wanted to try this new formation, but I keep thinking to change my playbook. So if you guys are here, I would appreciate that.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. 1 play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Yo, is this guy dumb?
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Yo, get up, Jamal.
Picked off by Jamal Adams. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now that
how do you get a spark going again? Oh my God, I hate my life. I can't even run the ball like everyone else.
On the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg For the cutback and for the reverse, they played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Now a man open down the middle of the field. Down he goes.
Man, I
at
wish
the
I could stream and have
23,
like
pick up a
180
4.
viewers. That'd be cool. I got 3. And I think I'm one of them.
They had great starting position to begin the drive,
All
and
right.
now they look up at a
Money
3rd and
play,
5.
man. Absolute money play right now.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
See that?
58
You
left
see
to
that?
play till we hit halftime.
That's why I can't play this goddamn game. This game is the most cancer-ass game I've ever played in my life.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. They'll try and throw for it with
Yo,
Wilson.
are you seeing this? Like, this is why I don't want to even do YouTube. I don't even want to play this game. I couldn't even throw a drag. Please run gun punch.
Nightmare there. You go for it on 4th, and the play doesn't even really get to develop a sack.
And it's so unfortunate, too, because you think you've got something good called, but if your offensive
Yo,
line
give me
can't
this.
hold
Fuck
up,
you, EA.
that's
Fuck
often
you.
the result. They find a way back to the quarterback.
This guy doesn't know how to play the fucking game.
Drive, but that one incomplete. Well, CD, with the end of the season comes the announcement of the All-Pro team, and everybody was like, wait a second, Christian McCaffrey's listed twice. Is that a mistake? No, he got it both at running back and flex. Pretty impressive.
Very impressive, because I think a lot of people thought that if you have a running
This
back
is what
and a
bums you. They
flex
call screens
position,
when they can't pass.
that maybe Christian McCaffrey would go into the flex because he catches the ball so well, and you would go ahead and elevate the big guy out of Tennessee,
Yo,
Derrick
you
Henry,
fucking, you
to
actually
the
should
All-Pro
have.
running back. Henry ends up being a second-team guy, but McCaffrey deserves being first-team running back as well as first-team flex. He had a tremendous, spectacular year.
And as you might imagine, Baltimore leads
No.
away 5 players named to the All-Pro selection. Of course, leading the way for them, the quarterback, Lamar Jackson.
Yes, and rightly so, and I fully expect him to be named the MVP when we get to NFL honors right before the Super Bowl. He's going to sweep all of those, and he deserves it. Carried that team throughout the season and got better in their bigger games.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, and he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
Look at that tight end in route. That's what I was
Lawrence
doing.
Taylor doing what he does best. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Flush to his right.
Yo, get out of here, please.
And he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. There he goes left side. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. And he has great speed defensively.
I couldn't imagine running on
Once he
3rd
got
and
it
10.
took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play.
I just hate
There's
this
no
game.
chance
I
of
like
catching
really
him.
hate it
Maybe
so
even
much.
been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
I shouldn't have quit YouTube when I found out I was having a kid, man. That was what really killed my
This
channel.
one tied at 14
I just like
now
didn't
as he
upload
sends this
for
one
months.
away. This will be taken very short.
Yes.
And he'll
I
take
like
it
how
back
he
to about
shook a
the
tackle.
19-yard
An offensive
line.
lineman shook a tackle.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions just...
Yo, Zach Ertz really just burned Patrick Peterson.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
That was secure tackler.
And now running right through it. Schwab.
That was secure tackler. He just broke.
Races down the right side. Touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guys have taken the lead. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point, and the lead is now.
I miss like when red chems were a thing. Like you could just put playmaker on a card.
And here's Vinatieri.
Like I don't want all these abilities. Plus I'm only at 3. Like I should have the. I don't know. I hate this game. Absolutely more than anything. Like. This ain't it, dog. Go pick a goddamn play.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something.
Yo, can we not block Nick Chubb?
It's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Wilson to throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, I quick sold my Aaron Donald. It was NAT, and that was like the worst decision
Some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel.
And this guy's still in cover 2.
Now it's Wilson.
Yo, are you fucking kidding me? It's like you run into him on purpose.
Dropping the hammer. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Oh my god, I have a chance. Hold on. Yo, say hut, say hut, say hut, you fucking idiot!
That's it for the first half.
Oh my god. You could have cut block Aaron Donald and I just rolled right, left, and threw the fucking bomb.
Back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
This hurts me. This hurts me more than anything. This fucking game. He has 3 touchdowns, 2 running the ball, and 1 on a fucking... I don't even know. The Deion Sanders thing. Yo, kick the ball, please.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson.
No. Oh my god, I got so lucky.
Up to the 30-yard line. 15 for the Niners there to 1st down.
John Ross is my best player. This is the world I live in.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. So if you're paying attention, this is how you cut block. Double team the D tackle, because the left tackle and the left guard will get him, and then just ID stupid ass Aaron Donald. Oh, just kidding. Aaron Donald happens to be in coverage. Fuck you.
On the crossing route, complete. It's Holt, and he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. From the gun, it's Wilson. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Throwing again here, Wilson.
No.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Aaron Donald in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Wilson now throwing on 3rd and long. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And the grab made by the tight end Pruitt. And now this is going to depend on the spot.
Yo, this is really how I lose games, because I just decide to pass.
Go for it, but it doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. All told, it's an even 30 and a 1st down. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run it with Jackson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get
hurt the average of 6 rushes, 151 yards.
And it'll be 2nd down.
That's all sorry kids can do, man.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Yo, why would you even throw it?
Looking sideline, incomplete. Gronkowski the intended target, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Wilson from the gun, he'll throw.
Look, you can just easily throw it too. That's the worst thing.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by Minka Fitzpatrick, and he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the
you
pocket
shouldn't
and
even get the
panics a
throw
little
off.
bit.
He just runs 50 yards backwards.
In an open spot. So there was a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 10 and a 49er 1st down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Imagine me trying to run the ball, right? 2 rushes
as he struggles just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Minka Fitzpatrick made the play defensively, the 1st-round pick out of Alabama. Throwing on 2nd down. Wilson escaping the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. Back now in Foxborough. It's 49er football with some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hitch route.
I love you, Danny Hester.
Inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
That's my fault.
Lost the football.
I tried to slide, but it didn't work.
It's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him.
No,
Everyone
fuck
else is
you,
trying to
Aaron
execute
Donald.
what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Here's Wilson operating from the gun. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Tried to do the delay fade thing, but
Make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. And the kick by Gonzalez is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the air.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking
Yo,
up
for
there.
real, can we stop making tackles?
Defense, they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll start here with Jackson.
Yo, fuck you. Are you seeing this, Tommy?
Just beyond the 35, and that pretty move got him some extra space to run. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Are you seeing this?
Run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They run again with Jackson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. On third down, here's Bo. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Come on, man.
So it's our visitors with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy.
And nothing but daylight ahead. The 20. Touchdown, 49ers. John Ross, 77 yards. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now.
And the ball is knocked out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Let's go, Pat Pete.
Well, that's
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Running back.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken short. They start on the ground here. It's Sanders. And he's going to be stopped here on this first play as he gets it to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. On second down now, it's Sanders. And he's got some space here. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A first down there on a pickup of 25. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there, first down Vikings. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Cook. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On second down, Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. On third down, they turn to Sanders. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down. And this one is right down Broadway. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points.
Quick, 36 power. Hey, watch the slant. Check. Good job right there.
Now Wilson on first down. Over the middle, this one into the hands of Hester. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there for Cincinnati. 41 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Nick Chubb, 35 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted, and we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they've got to make sure they load him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. On third down, Vic. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys were picking it off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, you know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there. 74 yards as his guys are back within a single score. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives. So a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator's a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. On second and inches, Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
And with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Wilson now to throw on third down. Flushed out right. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. On first down, Wilson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. On 3rd down, it's Sanders. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Cook running right. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Cook. 17 yards, 1st down Vikings. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
The throw on 2nd down from Vick, incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. On 4th down, Vick. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. But he will be stopped behind the line as he will not come close to the marker. Mike Zimmer got to be unhappy with how that turned out. And the Bengals will get the football back. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. Or call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Got a man open, it's Ross. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a Bengal 1st down, a pickup of 11. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw again is Wilson. That'll be caught by Hester. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Vikings pick up the football.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try to get downfield.
He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. On 2nd down now, it's Sanders. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. On third down, Sanders. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, Vic. And open, it's Moss, complete. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Vic with a give to Sanders. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. 8 in the half on is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal first down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Wilson being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. John Randall just creating a disaster there for the offense as that one goes 16 yards in the wrong direction. Third and long, it's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. Throwing is Wilson. And this is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. They'll run on first down. It's Sanders. There on the tackle, Minkah Fitzpatrick. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Another run line with Sanders. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the night. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And some room to run now. 30. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. That's going to be a 103-yard kickoff return. What a run. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Another run here with Sanders. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's fourth down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. Going for it with Sanders. As Sanders has it poked free. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. First down, here's the run with Cook. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. They run it again with Cook. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Not much room here as he only gets it to about the 30. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on fourth down. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. On the return, Hester. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Bengals will take over here, 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. After the sack on first down, Wilson. This one taken in by Hester. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Dancing to his left. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The 2017 All-Pro Darius Slay there in coverage, knocking it away. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
On third down, Wilson steps away to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Holt. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 34-yard line. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 34. Chubb with a carry on first down. It's not going to yield much, maybe a yard. It's second down. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson. Now he's flushed out left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game-tied fourth quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of time the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game fourth quarter makes this thing a little bit more interesting. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. They'll go again with Sanders. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on fourth down. Let's see what's in store here. They'll try and run for it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. It's a turnover on downs.
380! Alert! Go!
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Oh, what a move. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Throwing now is Wilson. Here's Hester open right side. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
At this stage, you've got to hustle. Got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Wilson to throw. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. He didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. after the loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Sanders. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. On 3rd down, Sanders. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
This will be taken very short.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, it's Sanders. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Hoping to keep this OT drive alive. Now they face a 3rd and 2. They'll run with Sanders. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. And now the Bengals are going to call another timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And they have regained the lead. They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up, because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
This will be taken short.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive, they're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That's their 2nd and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. And absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters, what you wanted. But the game where